Can you feel yourself getting older yet? Okay, so for 1974, I'd like to start off with another lovely duet and giving us some information about 1974, Katie and Hannah.
The 1970s were a time of war and scandal, but also of new hope.
And yes, that is a Star Wars reference.
To start off with the bad, first off, the Beatles broke up. We also had the whole Watergate scandal and the resignation of Nixon. In 1973, the U.S. pulled out of the Vietnam War, and in 1976, North and South Vietnam joined to form the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. Also, in 1977, Elvis was found dead. Now on to the good things that happened in the 70s. First off, floppy disks, VCRs, and the Walkman were all introduced, as well as the establishment of Microsoft. Also, John Paul II became Pope, and Mother Teresa received a Nobel Peace Prize. And, as referenced before, Star Wars Episode the Fourth, A New Hope, was released.
Just as some other general knowledge of the 70s, the average annual salary in 1970 was approximately $7,800 per year. The federal minimum wage was averaged around $2.50 an hour. The average cost of a new house in 1970 was $23,450. The average life expectancy of a male was 67 years old. The average life expectancy of a female was 74 years old. Go women. At the beginning of the decade, gas was 36 cents per gallon, a quart of milk was 33 cents, and a loaf of bread was 24 cents. Tuition at Harvard was $2,400. Don't we wish it was still that? The average cost of a new car was just under $4,000, and a movie ticket cost $1.50.
Okay, so the more modern we get with music, the more difficult it was starting to become to be able to pick what music to perform, because as music was getting more and more mainstream and more popular, it was starting to become more and more good music. So narrowing it down was a really difficult choice, and I had to leave some things out, and I had to include others. So for 1974, we're going to hear a couple of different things. The first thing you're going to hear is a duet from Aaron Pulido and Aviana Rivera, and it was featured famously in a scene from the Steve Martin film, The Jerk. Hope you enjoy.
I know you belong to somebody new, but tonight you belong to me. Although we're apart, you're part of my heart, and tonight you belong to me. That you
now we're going to be bringing back on our concert choir. There you go. And we're going to be, like I said, it was really hard to pick songs for Further On to Die. But I decided that it would be really fun to do this particular song as a choral arrangement. And hasn't really been heard this way a whole lot, so I thought I wanted to try something a little different. So we're going to be performing Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.